Hey Talking Fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And today we are going to take a look at the NHL All-Star Game 2023 schedule for this weekend. Now, it all starts on Friday, February 3rd. To kick it off on the night in South Florida, the skills competition will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN and ESPN+. Now let's take a look at what the events are. So the splash shots. This new event will take place on the beach with 4 teams of 2, each competing in a single elimination tournament. Players will compete head-to-head, and each player will be required to hit targets before attempting to dunk their opponent in a dunk tank. The player to dunk their opponent first wins. If there is a tie, the players will compete again. Now, the next thing up is the pitch and puck. 6 players will compete in a par 4 golf hole with an island green, using a combination of pucks and balls. The player with the lowest score wins. If there is a tie, then the player with the longest drive will be declared the winner. Now, next up, we have Tendy Tandem. The 8 All-Star goalies will take part in teams of 2 by division. Each team will have 1 shooting goalie and 1 in-net goalie. The shooting goalie will take a shot from a designated spot. He will earn 3 points if the shot goes in the hole, 2 points if it hits an in-net target, and no point if the shot misses the net. Based on how the shooting goalie does, the in-net goalie will face 3, 2, or 1 players on a break. NHL shootout rules apply to forward progress. A save earns the in-net goalie's team the full points, which is based on numbers of players faced. Also, play continues until all pucks have been shot, and the tandem with the most points wins. If there is a tie between the 2 teams, the tandem with the most saves wins. If 2 or more tandems are tied, the winning team will be the one that saves the most 3-on-1s, then the most 2-on-1s. If there is still a tie, then the tied teams will compete in a sudden death round of goalie goals. Next up, we have the fastest skater. The course is 1 lap around the full rink, and players will compete in 2 rounds. The preliminary round will determine which 2 skaters make the final. Mike McGarner and Connor David hold the all-time record for most wins with 3, and Dylan Larkin holds the records for the fastest time, 13.172 seconds in 2016. Next up, we have the hardest shot. Each player gets 2 attempts to shoot a puck on goal from 30 feet away and are allowed to skate up from the nearest blue line. The speed is recorded by the NHL puck tracking system. The speed is recorded by the NHL puck tracking system. If the system malfunctions or the player breaks his stick on the first attempt, he is allowed a do-over. The player with the highest speed is declared the winner. Al MacInnes has the most wins of all time with 7, while Zdeno Chara has the hardest shot recorded at 108.8 miles per hour back in 2012. Next up, we have the breakaway challenge. Each shooter will attempt 1 shot, and a panel of judges will grade them on a scale of 1 to 10. The NHL shootout rules do not apply, while shooters can start their routine from anywhere in the neutral zone and can go anywhere in the offensive zone, including behind the net. If there is a tie in scores at the end of the tournament, the tied shooters will take another shot to declare the winner. Next up, we have accuracy shooting. Now, styrofoam targets are placed in 4 corners of a goal, 1 per corner. In the first round, each player stands 25 feet from the net and takes passes from 2 players that are positioned behind the net, attempting to hit all 4 targets as quickly as possible. A target is considered hit when any contact is made with the shot puck. The 4 players who hit all 4 targets in the shortest amount of time advance. Now, in the semifinal and the final round, 2 nets with targets are placed side by side on the goal line. 1 player nets 2. Each net will pass pucks to the shooter. Shooters go simultaneously, and the first player to hit all 4 targets wins the round. Now, next up, that is basically all of the challenges. You have the accuracy, breakaway, hardest shot, fastest skater, tandem, pitch, and puck. So we have about 7 or 8 challenges for the tournament. And, of course, to continue on our schedule on Saturday, February 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC and ESPN+, you have, of course, the All-Star Game. Now that is going to be the schedule for the NHL All-Star Game. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.